arms that glow. Action heroes steal the show. Collectors' hearts with toys alive. Toy me, toy you, it's what we do. New releases breaking through. Toy me, toy you, it's all brand new. The past and present in full view.
Hello everybody and welcome to Toy Me, Toy You. I'm Dave, aka Toy Slice, and with me as always, Mr. Lily.
Hello!
And Mr. Rudy Zizou.
Good evening.
And apologies coming from Andy of Transformers The Show fame, who was going to be with us this evening, but unfortunately hasn't been able to make it due to life circumstances. So yes, that's fine, Andy. These things happen, and we hope we'll get you on again soon. Take care, mate. All right. Rudy, do you want to tell the good folks here what we've got going on this evening?
Absolutely. So, as always, we'll have a bit of the news. We'll take a look at our pickups. We'll get a bit of blast from the past. I do believe Lily is going to give us some of the wrong toyses. And then our discussion, we're going to talk about all things vehicular. The Raddest Rides from the last few decades.
Awesome. Should be a good one. Right, I'm excited. Let's get into it then. Before we start, we'll see who we've got popping up in the chat just quickly. And yes, Andy has popped in to say apologies and have a great show. We will try. Josh is with us. Welcome, Josh. Good to have you with us.
Hello.
Guzzy, as always. Thank you, mate, for joining us. The lovely Martin. And everyone's just saying hello to each other. Guyver, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And I believe that we are up to date. And yes, it is the usual reprobates.
Oh, I forgot pick your own, which is things that make you go,
What's that all about? We'll see later on. But before we do that, let's get on with it and talk about some recent toy news. Gosh, there has been lots and lots of toy news over the past 2 weeks, so I have been selective in what I've put up here. So Lee and Rudy, let me know your thoughts on these as we go along, and of course, join in the chat and let us know what you're thinking of these. So first of all, Lee, I understand you were quite excited about this. You asked me to pop this in the news.
Oh no! Well, cool. Let's not say excited. Well, I thought it was interesting. It's a little cheeky Monster High He-Man crossover with the lovely Skeletor here, which I thought was quite interesting. It looks quite neat, doesn't it?
I will say I've had a number of the Monster High dolls in my house, having had
Same
children, and they are good dolls. They're good quality dolls. So, if you're wondering about the quality of this product, they are good. £73 though. They're not that good, but that's the premium for these collectible ones, isn't it?
They have done quite a few. They've done a Beetlejuice one. I think they've done an Edward Scissorhand as well. Wednesday. But I think it looks quite interesting as just unique and different, and it gives us a chance to represent some of our female viewers, if we do have any in the chat. I don't think we do have any female viewers. I think I might be deluding ourselves there, aren't we?
Not any that are willing to put their hands up.
Well, still, I still think there is. It looks cool.
Yeah, for what it is, it's an interesting thing. And
a certain Gav know about this.
Gav's seen it, and he's interested in anything Skeletor related, of course. So
I think there's always a market for the crossovers, isn't there? Whether you like them or not.
I think it needs to get.
Yeah, Skeletor collectors and there are doll collectors out there that would be interested in this sort of thing as well. So, interesting, like you say.
and just generally people into the gruesome aesthetic that they have going on. It's quite.
All right, next.
Just
Bandai Combat Mecha Zabungle Soul of Chogokin. Gosh, this is a mouthful. GX38R Iron Gear. And this is apparently about 11 inches tall. $469. If you've got that to spare, Rudy, would you be interested in something like this?
Well, obviously. Yeah, look at it. It's big, it's chunky. It's pure, like, I don't know, it's just got that aesthetic of late 80s, early 90s, anime or manga, as it was known in the 90s. Yeah, it just looks wicked.
It's just a big robot. And it comes with those two little robots that can go inside him, I think. So he's obviously a huge robot.
Yeah, if money was no object and I didn't have my, like,
children
mecha, I'd be all in it. It just, yeah, it's got Robotech Macross vibes all over it.
It's got a very, very adjustable, not adjustable, industrible feel to it. Heavy metal, proper.
Cool spaceship mode.
Do I say Red Dwarf about it? Yeah, I like the little robot. That little blue one looks cool as well.
Yeah, so I imagine that those robots as characters are supposed to be fairly large anyway, and then this one's massive to carry them around.
Well, the little ones are probably Gundam size, aren't they? In fiction, I should imagine.
Could be 1/70 scale, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell from photos. I've made that mistake before, where I like the promo materials for a figure, and you get it, and it's like 5 inches tall, but it looks like it'd be.
The big robot in robot mode is apparently 11 inches, so that's what you get in there. And then, since we're doing vehicles, Odd Frog Entertainment, who I've never heard of before, are doing this the Bandito 112 scale car.
Wicked.
It just looks like a cool car.
Yeah. Low profile.
I don't know if it's supposed to represent something from a TV show or something. I'm not really sure about that, but it's just a cool looking car in black.
It's just like a generic,
can you?
With any 6-inch figure.
Yeah.
It's a muscle. It's a muscle car.
It's a muscle car, isn't it? American muscle.
Look at that. Look at that.
And then you can see the is that called a supercharger? I'm not up on my lingo.
It's probably got a supercharged engine to it.
I think so. That sounds about right.
In the block.
Got your V8 and your V12.
Some dashboard details and that inside. It does look very cool. And it'll fit your 112 scale figures, in theory. And then Hot Toys Silver Surfer in 1/6 scale. This thing looks really cool. Silver Surfer's one of my favourite comic book characters. I just think he looks awesome. £270.
Standard
English money.
Standard Hot Toys, though,
and Hot Toys is like a foot tall figure, and premium. With lots of accessories and bits, and of course he's got his surfboard, and it's all very shiny. I'm not sure what the technical term for that is, but it's got a shiny coating on it.
I can only presume it's vac metalized. Some effect pieces.
Yeah, which look very, very cool.
I always think of the Earth as he's kind of always on the periphery, isn't he? He's never been as big as, say, Spider-Man or Wolverine, but he's got his core,
he's sort of,
hasn't he?
He's usually alongside Galactus and stuff, and just sort of in the mix. But just looks iconic. And he's got Thor's hammer in this set, which I'm sure has some related fiction that I'm not entirely familiar with.
Because why not?
I guess he's worthy, isn't he, to hold it. being that he's, you know, he gave up his life, Norrin Rad, to become the Herald. Like, I love that 90s show.
Right, I'm just going to pause there and have another catch up with the chat because they've been going off. Right, let's see. Andy's in Bullbridge. Okay.
That's lost on me. I don't know what that is. That a state of mind?
Don't know. Because he's got to pop off about 9 because they're up early in the morning.
You can always watch it later.
Ed is not actually here.
Yeah.
Cool.
When we're slagging him off.
All right. Because he is non-binary, if that counts towards our female quota. It's close enough. We'll take it, won't we? There we go.
Yeah.
Are
you going to buy the skeleton doll? If yeah, you can.
Andy's consumed too much pizza. Is there such a thing as too much pizza, really, Andy? We're just getting dinner updates here. Martin said a steak pie, new potatoes and veg. It was pucker. Lovely. I like the food updates. I usually do this when I'm watching other people's streams, to be fair. So I can't blame them. Because he's saying manga equals drawn, anime equals animated. Would you agree with that sentiment, Rudy?
Yeah. Like, you know, I'm 47 years old now. I know what kind of like anime is, but in the mid-90s, I always just knew it as manga, because when you rented the VHSs, like the manga logo came up. So I think that was just how I identified it.
Manga.
Andy likes Gundam. The car reminds Guzzy of the Gorillas Stylo video. Sorry, I don't know what that is.
It's a good video.
I know Gorillas, I don't remember the video. Quite similar to Blade's car from the movie. Looks to be based upon a Dodge Charger. And yes, it's an air intake for a supercharger. So close. I try my best.
I mean, what do we look like?
As for Danny Ray's Ghost Rider car. Oh, I have seen was it Marvel Legends did a version of that car?
I feel like Ghost Rider is like the Charger, isn't it? Like the 71 Charger. Slightly different to the 69 Charger, depending on the front grille.
And Martin saying Silver Surfer looks like the T1000. Just because shiny.
Shiny.
And now I can't unsee that.
Because he's saying you've got to pose this with white gloves on because of the fingerprints. I think it's Gareth mentioned in one of his videos that when they have the metallized covering, you can, if you leave your fingerprint marks on it and the grease and stuff, it can damage it over time.
No way.
So yeah, kid gloves apparently. Electroplated apparently is the technical term for what they've done with this. I'll take your word for it, Martin. And Andy says Silver Surfer's known to those who know, indeed. Oh, Cosmic Toyman's with us. Hello. Have you seen Gareth recently? Silver Surfer is visually cooler than I assume his actual character is. Yeah, it's always the visual. I'm very much like that with anything. If it looks cool, I'm happy. And then more of people saying hello to each other. Yada, yada, yada. And I think we're about caught up there, really. It's just lots of hellos and hellos and hellos. So let's carry on and do a bit more news. Storm Collectibles, Street Fighter 6, M. Bison, and Rocinante. his horse, because M. Bison's got a horse in Street Fighter 6. And they say these are 1/12 scale. We all know that Storm collectibles are a bit bigger than 1/12 scale by now, don't we?
Yeah.
But they keep insisting on saying that they are. Anyway, what do we think of this, chaps?
It looks great, like all the Storm collectibles. But I've got zero interest in M. Bison in every format. It's one character I've never really been interested in.
Yeah. What's interesting to me is they've done the horse. It must be a significant thing in the game for them to have stuck the horse with him, because it drives the price up clearly. But I wouldn't be fussed about the horse anyway, personally. But I think the figure itself looks very cool, and they've done interchangeable arms, so you can have properly folded arms that are a separate piece that can attach on, which is quite interesting. You might say it's a thing that makes me go, just something a little bit different that's unique on a figure. And yeah, there he is with one of his effect pieces posed up. It is a cool looking figure. I'm not going to get it, of course, but it is cool looking. And there you can see all these details underneath the cape.
I'm not so
Scarred
as informed on the lore with Street Fighter 6 now. So 5 was the last one I played. I'm not too sure where characters have been developed to.
Apparently, it's a time where all the barber shops have been closed down.
Yeah.
Yes, long grey hair. That's the thing these days. And there he is doing a move.
Psycho Crusher.
Is that the technical term for that move? I don't know. I don't know facts. This looks very cool.
This looks incredible.
Revoltech Ninja Gator 1988 NR118 Ryu Hayabusa. Again in 1/12 scale. $70. Not hideous, really, for what you're getting. Cool looking ninja. Whether you're into the games or not, a really cool looking ninja figure. Yeah. Are you a fan of ninjas, Lee?
No, I am with the green and got shells. Yeah, I like ninjas. Ninjas are cool. Why not?
Or they've got giant dragon robots.
Yeah, but yeah, giant dragon robots and stuff. Yeah. Ninja.
And he's got a throwing star.
I just think it looks incredible.
Got to have a throwing star. Yeah,
I want a few.
The fabric flowing up behind his back as well looks really cool. And there's the unmasked head, which may be like as part of a special release or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it just comes regularly. But that's cool. I prefer him with the mask on anyway.
Yeah. The poses, though, that you can do with it look incredible.
Yeah. That's the thing with Revoltech. They're all about posability, isn't it?
Yeah. They just
and sometimes the joints look a bit goofy. This one doesn't look as bad as a lot of their figures do. I think it probably helps that the shoulders are covered and things like that.
I think once you pose them, the joints get hidden. It's just getting it in that right pose.
All right. Then we've got, speaking of Ninja Turtles, Ling Ji-hun, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bebop. This is an 8.5-inch tall figure coming in at £125. So again, we're looking at the high-priced products this evening, but it does look cool. And who doesn't love Bebop? Does anybody here hate Bebop?
No.
And he comes with a chainsaw, which is cool. I love the boots on him. They look fantastic. And he's got these yellow glasses, big shoulder pads, and he just looks chunky. And you can see he comes with this assortment of interchangeable trotters and various weaponry.
No money back, no guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're going to have a bebop, why not have a Rocksteady? Be rude not to, wouldn't it? So yeah, 8.5 inches again, £125 again. And yeah, he's a beefy boy. Got veins popping out of his muscles on his arms. And he's weaponed up, and he's got a bit of a gut on him. A bit of a middle-aged spread, if you like.
Can relate.
Absolutely.
And yeah, combat pants. And he just looks really, really cool. And there's all his various bits and bobs and things.
Yeah, they look incredible. Again, if I didn't have the NECA ones and money was no object, I'd probably want to get these. It's the accessories that sell it to me, as well as the aggressive faces.
Yeah, he's very cool.
It's like slightly over proportioned, and I think it works really well.
I'm going to hop back into the chat for a minute. Just because they keep chatting, and if you wait too long, you can't figure out what they're talking about. Magneto, that's referring to the Storm and Bison because of the grey hair. That's some handsome horse, governor.
It's got braids and everything, hasn't it?
Oh, Ben, we've seen you. He's trying to sneak in there.
Sneaked in.
Welcome.
Benjamin.
And oh, that's a boring figure. It's a ball.
Did you get it?
Humour. We're getting some humour.
Balls.
Oh, Ed, now you'll get the horn.
Oh!
Wah, wah, wah. All right, and we shall call that up to date, I think. All right, let's carry on. 5-2 Toys Captain Commando. Are you familiar with the Captain Commando games?
I'm not, no.
Capcom side-scrolling beat-em-up games, and Captain Commando, the main character. He's very cool. I've played this game on my Super Pocket, and
Nice.
It's a lot of fun. Really fun game, and he looks really cool. Price to be confirmed on this, so we'll see. He looks quite good, except I don't know, the plastic on the face doesn't look quite right. I don't know what it is. It's something, I don't know if it's the kind of plastic they've used. It just looks a bit cheap. The rest of the stuff, the body looks fine, but the face I don't think looks great. He does come with
bringing stuff out really quickly now, aren't they? Or they're showing it, showcasing it, previewing it.
Nice effect pieces. So you can see a couple of them there. And he does have some others. So we'll just quickly look at the whole package. So 4 different effect pieces. He can do lots of different moves. And lots of hands. It probably doesn't need that many hands really. But you know, you've got the options there. Yeah, and a massive rocket launcher, because why not? So yeah, I am a fan of that game. I'm kind of tempted, but I think it's going to be quite expensive, and I'm not entirely sold on it at the moment. So we'll see how it progresses. See what happens when we get some proper like in-hand photos or something maybe. Mondo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Leonardo. I popped this in here because I was expecting Andy to be on the show, and I know Andy's a fan of Leonardo. But we'll have a look at it anyway because it looks quite cool. a 1/6 scale Leonardo, and he has lots of different accessories, but this is him with kind of a more classic look, and this is him with various accessories being worn. What do we think of that look? Bit different.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's got shades of the old Last Ronin to it, hasn't it? With all the extra weaponry. It's cool. Most turtle toys are cool now, aren't they? Wow.
Yeah, he comes with
Wow.
all of that.
Holy shit.
Which is cool because you're going to be paying a lot of money for this, and it means you can sort of display it one way, and then after a little while, display it a different way entirely, and it's almost like having a different figure on your shelf because you've got so
Incredible.
many options. So it helps to get your money's worth out of it, doesn't it?
Wow.
That is
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that.
No.
Are you ready for this?
No, I'm not.
Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe X James Jean 2-packs. James Jean is apparently a Taiwanese American artist who has previously worked in comic books and stuff, but now focuses on doing more art and in a surrealist style. So we've got this, which is a He-Man. I think it was Gareth who said that he thought this would be up my street if I have a WhatsApp group that we're in. It's not. I don't like this at all.
Like, I'm familiar with James Jean. Like, you know, I have an art design and media background, and it wasn't on my bingo card. Let's put it that way.
What
It's
have they done to my
nuts.
boy?
Man. It's crazy. Like, I'd love it just because it's a crazy one-off piece, but I've just, yeah.
No, it's just weird to me. I'm not a fan.
You know, this is going to be the thing that, like, it'll be a really limited run. In like 2 years' time, it's going to be ridiculously expensive to buy on the secondary market. But look how nuts it is. It
is, and I'm sure there'll be people out there that are excited by this, but it's really
for sure.
Really like, not my jam, this one. I like weird stuff, don't get me wrong, but this specifically I'm not interested in.
All the Moti fans, all the Master of the Universe fans, all like the surrealist art fans that were like, yeah, I've got enough like painted pictures. I need something like a model, a sculpture.
Like a foam pie.
And there's the box. It's nice and colourful.
Artwork as well.
And then we've got the Skeletor and Panther one. I think this is a bit better.
Oh yeah, I like that. That looks alright.
This looks kind of evil, and I mean the effects on it are actually supposed to be coral, but if you imagine it's blood, say, then it sort of works.
You'd have to get like both characters, I think, and display them together for it to really work. It's visceral.
Yeah, I mean, for the Skeletor collectors out there, Gav, and then maybe others.
Yeah,
then yeah, this could be
that's two we made you have to buy this week, this show.
But I'm all for it. I'm all for Mattel, like just going deep in different styles.
Yeah, I don't mind them doing crazy stuff. Some of the crazy stuff I'm interested in. Some of the crazy stuff I'm not.
Yeah, go for it. Oh.
And that's the end of the news for this evening. So let's take those slides down for a minute and have another quick catch up to see what the chat are doing. Andy's just yelled Beetlejuice, and I don't know why.
Shake it up.
Transformers
As long
the
as we don't say
show.
it another 2 times, we'll be right.
Hello there. I don't know who this is. It could be any of them.
Yeah.
But welcome.
Paul, I think.
Accessory overload.
I think that was in relation to Leonardo.
That must be Leonardo. And Andy's saying, why is he looking like Gromit? Oh, I think he had a face that was one of the many faces. And then we've got Flower Power Man.
Like Power Man.
Sugar Candy He-Man. The grimace on He-Man's face says it all. No, just no. That surprises me. I was sure Ed was going to be a fan of that one. And Red Hot Chili version. On to the Skeletor now. Equally horrific.
I predict the right.
He's not feeling it.
Ketchup edition. Scarlet Skeletor. Andy's making up character names now. Scarlet Skeletor. Just because you can does not mean you should.
Right.
True.
Oh, come on, Ed. We're
Oh,
just sense of
and,
adventure.
Lee's on the Pepto-Bismol again. All right, we are caught up. So let's move on into the next segment of the show, which is, of course, some lovely, lovely pickups. So let's see what we've been getting this time around. Gentlemen, who wants to kick us off?
Shall I go first since I've got something for once?
Go on then. Lee, can you make our friend large, please?
Oh, wrong friend.
Not me.
Delicious. I picked up a Nacelle Toys Sectars Warriors of Symbion Dargon. So yeah, I was a huge fan of Sectars as a kid, but never owned any. I just thought they were the coolest toys ever, but I never saw them in the shops to buy. And then when Nacelle got the license, I was just like, I cannot wait to get me some 6-inch Sectars action. And I've never experienced any Nacelle toys before, and they're great. They're like this mixture of Super 7 and like Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified. So they get tons of articulation, but they look like they're from the 80s, and with super cool gold weapons, toy aesthetic, but with posability, and like tons of like shading. But yeah, he's an absolute beaut. And I just found out that they are doing vehicles for these guys now. I say vehicles. They are doing bugs that they can ride on. They're obviously not the puppet ones, because you used to be able to put your hand inside them and play with them that way, but they're doing.
Oh, that's cool. I wish they'd gone with
awesome,
that.
Yeah, are you not familiar with Sectars?
No, not really.
Oh,
But I used to like boglins because you could put your hand in and mess around with them.
Yeah, there'd be like tarantulas and like various other insects and stuff. Yeah, and the whole play gimmick was it was a hand puppet, and then your 3 3/4 action figure rode on top of it. But yeah, these are super cool.
Bring back those sort of toys.
Double weapons. So yeah, I'm stoked to have finally got one of these because I was a little bit late to the party. So yeah, I had to get it from overseas, but yeah, they're really cool.
I like the blue eyes.
It
does look cool.
So yeah, I actually picked up something for once.
That's cool.
All right. Is that just that one, Rudy, for now?
Yeah, I've got pre-orders waiting that are now pushed to Q2. I then dropped a pre-order last night and another one for something else. I'm like, yeah, I'm just throwing my money away now.
Yeah.
Waiting.
I've got several pre-orders now. I'm finding more and more that the things I'm interested in are the things that you've got to pre-order.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm still picking up some cheapy bits here and there as well. Right, Lee, do you want to go next?
I go on then. Why the bloody hell? No, I've got a few things this week. Where should I start? I'll start over here. So I'm carrying on my little Masters of the Universe experience, and I went and got myself a land shark.
Awesome.
Very a little like chomp, right, yeah, which is cool. And also picked up a Beastman. This is that's the from the Turtles of Grayskull. Bob just took his armor off, and it just looks like a regular Beastman, and I just think it's awesome. Nice little sticker details for the boosters and computer panel, guns. So yeah, I think that's cool, and I'm probably going to end up getting some more vehicles at some point, much to my wife's despair.
My wife despairs whether I buy anything or not.
Yeah. Also, carrying on the 3 3/4 action figure collection, I picked up a Boba Fett.
Oh, mate, what are you doing to me?
Oh. Mine. So there you go, mine. I am carrying on the edition.
What scale is that one?
I know he's about. That's 3 3/4.
Oh yeah. Is that on the droid's packaging? Did it come loose?
Where am I all going? I think it's from what he looked like in the droids cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, droid packaging. Get a gold coin as well.
Oh yeah, I've got one, but I've never opened it, so it's nice to see.
That looks cool. Yeah. It's got a nice little fabric cape. Now he's not a Mandalorian, is he? He's just a bounty hunter. That is he? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he is a Mandalorian.
Martin might be able to tell us. Is he a Mandalorian?
They're all
depends what you're
Mandalorians, aren't they?
No, he's not the same. I don't know. I just thought it was cool looking.
It is.
Figure.
That's my favourite version of Boba Fett.
And also carrying on with the. Now I'll show the reason why I've got these in a bit. But I'll just show these off. I also picked up some these retros G.I. Joes. Your Cobra Commander. And Duke.
He looks cool. I like him.
There is a little
dude.
problem with him I'm not so keen on. Because of... Oh, that's it. Drop the black one on a black laptop so I can't find the thing. Well done. Because he's wearing sleeves rolled up, when you're trying to bend this bit, sometimes these pop off.
It pings off.
Which is a bit annoying. It's this one more. So that can be a little bit irritating. But other than that, yeah, I think these are a nice. Oh. Cool.
Are you with us, Lee?
Oh!
Seem to be breaking up.
Main reason. I'm with you, yeah. Oh, that sounds about right, doesn't it?
I'm never sure if it's you or if I think you're breaking up because there's a problem at my end.
Where was that last when you heard me?
Or I could hear you, it was just breaking up.
What was I?
So we're up to date with your G.I. Joes.
It's probably mine. So anyway, the reason I'm getting G.I. Joes is because I picked up a lovely cup of joe here. The G.I. Joe Transformers crossover cup, Triple T. Which I must say is an awesome bit of figure. I picked him up on his own. He didn't come with the figures, but let's break toys on air. And I've done a little customising. Modified these computers because they were just plain blue. So I thought, make it look nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Come on, get in. So I might end up picking up I'm thinking about getting the Megatron one. Don't know about the Bumblebee and the same way, but I'm definitely going to pick up. I'm definitely thinking about picking up the Megatron one.
Nice.
So they're my pickups. But I do have something else I want to show off. What Emma brought today. Emma brought some home from work from I think it's her husband. No, the person she's working for, husband. If I've got that right.
Yeah.
So she brought these home for me to have a look at. These aren't mine, but these are cool, and that is some old Pokemon cards.
Right.
From the Team Rocket set, which is just full of nostalgia for me when I was looking through them. It's so shiny. And this is the complete set.
That's cool. I never really got into the cards. I've
Yeah,
enjoyed the Pokemon games, but the cards, I bought them for my kids and stuff sometimes, and
yeah,
they're cool. They have nice little bits of art on,
but
and we've played the game a few times because I got a set that we could play with, but haven't got it into it in a big way.
Yeah, it's like a board game, isn't it? You can. But yeah, this is like the Pokemon cards were a big part of my childhood, and that brought back a lot of memories. And it was a really nice experience to have a look at that. So thank you all.
Lee, it says do not
Thank you
touch
for bringing
that.
them home. Yes, I know. Which was quite. That's all she came in. Like I said, I was setting up for it's literally an hour ago. Well, no, it was about 7 o'clock when she came in. I was setting up for tonight's show, and she came. Oh, I've got something I got to show you. Because he's heard about how I collect toys and all this. We do all this YouTube stuff, and he wanted me to have a look at it, see if I can. Because he's planning on selling these. I don't know why he wouldn't want to sell that. That's brilliant. And he wanted me to see if I could find out the best way to do it, which I don't really know. So if anyone in the chat could help me with finding a way to figure out how much these are worth for him. But that's how I got it, and I'm like, well, what's this? And as soon as I opened it and saw the card, I was like, wow. And then started off a whole argument with my daughter because she goes, well, I've got Pokemon cards. They're not the same. They're not the same. It's not the same. But yeah, it was a really good blast from the past.
Cool. Right.
Not that blast from the past, but other one.
Shall I show my pickups next? Oh. Whilst you drink your milk.
Hi.
Right, I have got more pickups than I expected to have, incidentally. First thing I got was not a toy, but a comic book. The Amazing Spider-Man and New Warriors, the Hero Killers. And this is my era of comics, really, early 90s. And I did used to read the Amazing Spider-Man comics and the New Warriors series during that period. But the Hero Killers storyline was featured in 4 annuals in 1992, and as such, I had never read it. So I found this that had it as a collected edition, and I thought, that's a story that passed me by when I was young, and I want to give it a go. So I did, and it was a good story, good fun read. Onto the toys. First one, I found this on AliExpress. And this is split from a 2-pack. Do you remember we saw that those knockoff turtles that they did in a 2-pack. We had them in the
Oh,
news
yeah,
a while
yeah.
ago. And the knockoff turtle was called Danny, and he was really goofy. Anyway, I missed out on the 2-pack, but I found the Donny on his own on AliExpress. And he's
Wow.
cool. He's a very, very much emphasizing the teenager side of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whereas their figures more often emphasize the ninja side. But yeah, this is just him in his purple puffer jacket, ready to go off to school with his headphones on and his hoodie up and his little over-the-shoulder bum bag type thing. And yeah, fun. I'm really glad I got this one. It's just a little bit of a different take on Donny and very, very cool. What else did I get? Oh, this is, you know, I've been getting those Hot Wheel tunes from time to time. This is one, it's a Diora, but in a tuned style. So all like deformed proportions. And this is the Hot Wheels Diora, which in turn was based on the Dodge Diora, which was a concept car. So it's obviously very similar. And then I stumbled across this in TK Maxx for only $6.99, and I thought I'd get that. That's a Knuckles from the Sonic 2 movie toy line. My daughter has the Sonic and the Shadow because those are her favourite characters. We didn't get any more than that. But when I saw this for $6.99, I thought, well, I'll have one for myself. It's a bit different to the stuff I have in my collection, but I like to mix things up. And I do like these effect pieces that he's come with, which are like big flame bits. They do come off, and I noticed underneath when you do take them off, first of all, they're a bit difficult to get off because they're quite tight. But because they've been on there in the box, he's actually got some little like stains on the hands. They're just barely noticeable, but little like greeny stains, which I assume is from the effect piece has been left on there for a long period of time in the box. Which, you know, it's unfortunate, but doesn't bother me that much. And then the last thing I got, because I've been saying I was going to get a Spider-Man for ages, I thought I'd get a Spider-Man. And this is a Marvel Legends Ben Reilly Spider-Man. And I just thought he was interesting because he's got massive eyes and this sort of off-center spider on his chest. I just thought it was quite cool and a little bit different. And I do want to get like a Peter Parker Spider-Man more in the style of this, which is, you know, obviously a little bit different to this.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Maximum Spider-Man looks quite good that they did in Marvel Legends, but not quite what I want. And given it's fairly expensive too, I just didn't want to get that one. I think this one was £19, including postage, and I thought it was just interesting and a bit different. But I may end up getting a different Spider-Man as well at some point. He's nice and posable. He's good.
He looks like Scarlet Spider in like his second outfit.
Yeah.
Depending on which story you read, that's when
Yeah.
Peter Parker retires. So Ben Reilly becomes Spider-Man as opposed to Scarlet Spider, so Pete can take a break. So he changes his suit to kind of look like Spider-Man.
Yeah, and it is good. I've seen some reviews of this figure where people are really critical of the head and the huge size of the eyes, but I really like it.
I don't know why. That's how he looked in the 90s.
Yeah, I love
Spider-Man
it.
with big eyes.
He does come
Blame
with
McFarlane for that.
like one wall sticking hand and one whippy hand, and then 2 fist hands that you can put on him, which I've put in a box away. It's a shame he doesn't have 2 of each of these hands, but it's not the end of the world. And he doesn't have any web effects or anything, but I don't really mind. He'll display nicely anyway on a shelf like that. He's a cool figure. And that's me for pickups. All right. Shall we go back to the chat? You can take me off big now, Lee, if you want. Guzzy has got this last week. Iron Factory, Lightning Star, Bisuju, Thundercracker, DCS Thundercracker Reflector Pack, weapons and key for Cybertron Vector Prime, alternator Shock Blast, and there's more. A second Studio Series 86 Nor and an oversized KO Studio Series 86 Nor. Cool stuff. Andy said Nacelle do Trek and their own IP. They do.
I love what
They did have some early issues with some of their Star Trek stuff apparently, but they seem to have dealt with it well. Andy has a Sector puppet. Nice one. Guyver had Sector's General Spydrax as a kid, which I'm sure means something to Rudy.
Hey, Andy will have to share that on the group chat, or I want to see what it will look like. The puppet thing. Come on.
He's probably got a video of it up somewhere.
Yeah, but that means
and they are made by the same company as Starcom.
Cligo. There we go.
Sharks are much less scary on land. Yes, but
don't
shark
know.
vehicles are not.
Yeah, but
Shark vehicles with
you
lasers.
see that coming at you, you're not going to go that, you're not going to go, I've seen that. It's got freaking lasers.
Martin has that, Lee.
That's great.
You've got Lee, Martin. Amazing.
What, a land shark?
No, I'm assuming he means the Boba Fett.
These are cool. I think it's a cool looking figure.
Boba is a Mandalorian.
See?
Yeah, all of those
Real
ones that have that look are Mandalorians, aren't they? I'm not a Star Wars expert.
I just know he's like
I
the
believe
original
so.
one. You know, he's from episode. Hold on, what we think about 5 and 6. You see him in, don't you? In the movies.
Right. Lee needs to throw another hamster on the wheel.
He did have a moment.
Lee in slow motion. It's not likely to have internet problems. All right. Is that this must be Cup? Is that the one that comes with Lady J and Scarlet?
Cup came with Stalker, I think.
It came with General Slaughter and another guy. But I didn't get the little people. No, no, Stalker comes with a Bumblebee. The Bumblebee one.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always thought it was the other guy with the beard.
Leatherneck, that's I think it's the one that comes with Cup. I think.
Who did Lady J and Scarlet come with? There was the did the Megatron one come with Baroness?
Yeah.
Megatron came with Baroness.
And then there was a Soundwave one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone came with. I don't think anyone came with a Lady Jane and Scarlet.
No.
Well done for, aren't they? It was a trick question, wasn't it, Ed? Oh.
And when Lee's on the large screen, the hamster has to pedal faster, Martin says.
I just want to let you know, no hamsters are harmed during the making of this live
Is
stream.
that a superhero on crutches? Yes. That's Silhouette. She's one of the new warriors. She got injured in battle, but she still has powers. So.
Her superpower is unlimited free parking.
Dave doesn't collect diecast. Now, her superpower actually is that she can hide in shadows. Just in case anyone's interested.
We can all hide in shadows, to be honest. At least when you're hiding in the light, that's the difficult part.
All right.
See, hidden.
I'm going to say we're up to date there, I think. Just some more people saying hello to each other, really. Okay.
Come on, people.
Yeah, I think Phil's just popped in. He's just a late arrival. Hi, Phil.
Phil, mate, so you stay behind. So we can have a chat with you.
All right, we are almost an hour in. Let's go onwards with Blast from the Past. Go, Rudy.
So, as we're doing a vehicular theme, I thought we'd take a look at the 1985 J.C. Penney catalogue, or Wish Book, as they're affectionately called in America. So, yeah, kind of maybe ignore the Care Bears and My Little Pony ones, because they're just tents. And Garfield. The main ones I wanted to look at was, obviously, you want your tent to look like 3 awesome vehicles from the 80s. So you've got the APC, some red and blue truck, and you've got Rhino. So obviously Optimus Prime, mistransformed, and you've got Mask Rhino that kind of looks like Postman Pat's car. They haven't really got the scaling right on a.
Do you imagine they also did a Postman Pat's car using
They
that?
probably did a Postman Pat tent, didn't they, for
Frame.
the UK market? But yeah, just I had a tent when I was a play tent when I was a kid. It wasn't a vehicle, so it was just a tent with some space astronauts on it. It was not as cool as this. I'd love a tent that looked like a vehicle. How much fun are those? Like the colors, like the GI Joe or Action Force, APC looks incredible. It looks just like it. To be honest, so does Optimus Prime. But yeah, play tents.
I'd like that Optimus Prime tent.
Now.
Yeah, now. I could set it up in the living room. The kids could be doing their thing over there. My wife could be doing her thing over there, and I could just be chilling in my tent.
Inside reading comic books from 1992.
Absolutely.
A couple of figures going pew 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 pew.
What I love about the Rhino is that the entrance is on the side. So like when you convert Rhino, that's kind of how you get into the vehicle. Obviously, Optimus Prime, you pop your head out the top. And then I couldn't really figure out how you get into the APC. It might be in the back. But yeah, I just thought these are incredible blasts from the past. Things I'd never really seen. I don't really remember play tents being this dramatic for the UK.
I quite like the Garfield one. Just
kind
big head, like head on the front of a tent.
Massive Garfield head. Obviously, Garfield was huge. So yeah, it's just.
That'd be cool.
Keeping
if in doubt, just put your child in a cat. Keep them quiet.
Why don't companies make bigger, play tents for men's size ones? Scale them up a bit.
Yeah, men's play tents. That's what we need.
Knock them off like they do Transformers, but scale them up.
Yeah, scale them up. That'd be awesome.
KOS 10. Right, shall we see what the chat is saying about this matter?
Cool. The chat's going to love this.
Ed's saying that Silhouette's weakness is metal detectors. In fact, her weakness is light. Because if there aren't any shadows, she's useless. She's not the best character, really, in the New Warriors, to be fair. Guzzi is leaving us. Take care. See you again, mate. And Gareth would like a TARDIS tent. That would be amazing. Because it wouldn't take up a lot of room in your house, but you could literally host a rock concert inside.
Yeah.
That's a
Or
great
at least
idea.
have a toilet in it. Portaloo.
Your idea for the TARDIS, which is small on the outside, massive on the inside, is that you could put a toilet in there.
Hey, you've not seen what I have
keep
to do in the
dreaming
morning.
bigly.
Believe me, that's big.
Campers, is it illegal to loiter within a tent? Don't know.
They have actually done something similar with Volkswagens. They've done like a tent that looks like a camper van. I used to see them when I went to I used to go to Volkswagen festivals and you used to see loads of them.
I feel like Volkswagen have a whole like marketing department for like incidental gear, don't they? That's why they're quite happy to.
Oh, Volkswagens are massive. They got say
like merchandise is like a big department for them and generates cash money.
I said just a proper like when I'm saying to these festivals, think TF Nation and all that, but for Volkswagens and camper vans, that's what this were. I'm talking fields upon fields of camper vans.
Mellow Shade has joined us just in time. Welcome. Give me a Postman Pat Mask crossover.
Could you imagine Postman Pat's little van just converting into a armored tank?
I mean, they made it into a transformer.
Pat's mask is letter sorter. Does Garfield's tent have flaps? Yes, they're on the rear. You have to go in his bum.
No, I think it's from the front under his head. I think that's how you get in that one.
I'm going to be honest, I can't see because for some reason all the pictures is like under a blue tint. I don't know that's like a technical problem.
Apparently they did make a TARDIS tent. I can't imagine it was fully functional though. I imagine it was a normal sized interior. That would have really disappointed some children.
Why did they put Prime's head on the top? It just...
I don't know. It's odd, isn't it?
It's really a struggle with it.
Prime just has to be looking at you.
Yeah.
Mrs. Goggins has a shotgun for armed robbers, apparently. You've got to in this day and age.
I mean, it's accurate.
Her late husbands. As if by magic, Leah's recreated a tent.
Oh, nice. It's too small, though, Lee. Is that a tent for ants?
No, it's for my hamsters. They get quite tired after every Sunday.
All right. Good stuff. Tents from the past. There we go.
From the past.
But no TARDIS.
Moving on. Pick your own. And on this evening's show, we shall be picking our own things that make us go,
Things that make you go,
Thank you, Lee. Why did I know he was going to have that bit of music lined up?
You was waiting
for it. You couldn't not, could you?
Every time you said it, I'm going, is it now? Is now? No, I'll wait.
So, as ever, with Pick Your Own, we leave this wide open to interpretation, really. This was my suggestion. The idea I had was just the toys that have things about them that are a little bit kind of different to your run-of-the-mill action figures that you just find a bit interesting and a bit curious, maybe. So who would like to kick us off? And we'll see what you've come up with.
I think kick us off, I suppose, if you want. Yeah.
Go on then, Lee.
Why not? So, this is a Transformer crossover, which I thought was quite interesting. They did. Now, this isn't the one that makes you go, because this is a very obvious, it makes sense. It is reflector as a Canon camera. Makes perfect sense. Spot on. Why wouldn't you? But then, of course, they decided, no, we need to have an Optimus Prime.
These were fully functional, weren't they?
No, they're not. No,
Were they
they
not?
weren't even to one-to-one scale.
Yeah.
But as you can tell, it's now. I do have a live example here, but of course, keep it to brand. Let me just. Hi, Dave. How you doing? Come on, he said. So keep it on brand. Of course, mine's in black. But it is a weird oddity in my collection, and I absolutely love it for it. It is just a cool figure. Like I said, it's not one-to-one scale, but the camera mode is very. It does look like the real thing. From a glance, you could easily mistake it. And like I said, you thought it was. You thought it did the fully functioning thing. And he also comes with a little tiny camera of his own. But like I said, with the box it comes in, you would think it's like a masterpiece level of transformation. And to be honest, it's just like a generation. The transformation's actually, after you've done it a couple of times, it's simple, it's fun, excuse me. And it just has this lovely finish to it, like the teal's nice and shiny, it's like these little details, like the buttons, some of them, they move around, twist. You know, it just adds a bit of a play factor to it when you got it in camera mode. Let's have a look. Also, I've got to get something out of my what a bloody hell it I found it. Welcome to yourselves. And also it has glorious light piping. Oh, yeah.
I think Phil's enjoying this, Lee.
He should be. I think he should be. Phil should be enjoying it.
He struggles with Transformers at the best of time. How is he going to struggle with SLR cameras?
Cameras, man. Cameras. Transformers. More could you ask for? No, it's a brilliant. Look, you can even see yourselves in it if you look very carefully. Shiny. Yeah, so yeah, it's a very unusual oddity. And it helps keep, especially when you collect it, when like half your collection is black trucks, it helps keep things fresh. So that was my Rudy.
He's had enough. You can't
I'm
take
not boring
it anymore.
you know? Never mind, Phil. He's had enough of cameras and robots. So yeah, cameras. Things that make you go home. I do have an honourable mention for later, but I will save that for later.
All right. Yeah, I suppose I'll go next then.
No, let Rudy go first, shall I? Know what we should do.
So Rudy's is an invisible woman figure.
Everyone be very, very quiet.
As you can see, this version of Sue Storm is sculpted immaculately.
Yeah. This is the invisible woman, which has the ability to make herself go invisible.
Right, anyway, make me bigly and I'll do mine next.
I'm back. Do yours though next, Dave.
can't.
Put us back
Hold
to
on.
normal.
I'm
then.
trying to. How it malfunctions.
Right, I'll go next.
Idiot.
My choice of something that makes me go, something that's a bit different in my collection is this. Very lovely. Fighting the Frozen Batman. Just a take on Batman if he was a hero in prehistoric times or something. So yeah, we get some loincloth action and we get a big swishy cape and an axe made out of stone in the shape of the bat logo. Nah, yeah, just very cool. Bat logo made out of stone on his chest as well, and like fur around the shoulders, and a nice leathery cowl with stitching details all over it. And
Do you reckon that's real
just-
bat fur?
just a different take on Batman. And when I saw this, I was like, yeah, that's the Batman for me. Batman in a loincloth. That's what I need.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. That's my pick. I do have a couple of honourable mentions when Rudy's done as well. Okay, what you got for us, Rudy?
So apologies for my departure. I heard a massive thud and a cry, and one of my children has fallen out of bed,
Oh dear.
but she's fine. So things that make you go, I have chosen Glacial Lord.
Oh.
Things that make you go,
yeah.
is that G1? No, it's not. It's from like 10 years ago, but it looks like it could fit into any G1 collection. And it works just like a G1 toy. It's all different combiner limbs. Who knew I needed a prehistoric reindeer in my collection and a saber-toothed tiger? The main body is like a mammoth. And yeah, it's just the glory days of early third-party Transformers giving us something that makes you go, that's crazy interesting. Every combiner part fits into the other part, so you don't lose anything. And it's just one hell of a incredible
That is cool.
toy.
Can you do the scramble city with other combiners with it? The actual
Oh yeah,
G1
the pegs are
combiner.
like the heads are exactly the same heads as a
Yeah, that's cool.
a G1 toy. Yeah, there's the peg.
That's cool.
And like it came with its own lore, and it came with boxes that looked all faded, like they were lost toys. And one of the characters was the box came in like a Taiwanese or Korean style. Like 5 of the boxes looked normal, or 4 of the boxes looked normal, and the other one looked like a knockoff. It's an incredible toy. When I went to Auto Assembly in 2013, they had 3 of them, and I didn't buy them, and I kind of regretted it. But then a few years later, I managed to get one from Robot Toy Base in Singapore, which then became one of the places where I bought loads of my toys. But yeah, it's just everything about it is super cool.
Yeah, I like that kind of weird. That's more my kind of weird than that He-Man stuff we saw earlier. All right. Honourable mentions?
I've got some honourable mentions.
Go on then, Lee.
Shall we go back a bit? Right, so I've seen a picture of this floating around of a few people going, what the hell is this? And then I realised I've got that. And so why not show it? Because obviously it's making a lot of people go, And that is the Transformers My Little Pony crossover My Little Prime. Which for clarification, used to be my daughter's, because she was a big fan of My Little Pony at some point. And so obviously I got her the Transformer one. And yeah, there you go.
Phil's very excited by this one.
Oh, loves it. Oh. So you can have a cup of tea with man Prime. Now, I am going to say I do wish they did a black one. That would have been cool. But obviously they didn't. But yeah, My Little Pony in the tail. Can't move. That's the only thing you can move, the tail. My Little Prime, and that would make you go. Make you go.
All right. Any more honourable mentions?
I've not got any.
Okay, I've got a couple. First one is Siege Starscream. Now, what about this figure makes me go, I'll tell you. It's a very specific thing. It's this feature in the back of the legs where there's a piece that pushes in and springs back out so that when you transform him, that needs to go in so he fits into place in his alt mode. But when it's in this robot mode, it sticks out and fills out the back of the leg. And it's interesting because it's a bit different, and I don't think I've seen that on a Transformer before, and I don't think I've seen it on a Transformer since. It's very much specific to this. And it's an interesting and useful bit of engineering that can fill a gap that would otherwise be in the back of the leg.
Yeah.
By just making it pop out like that. Yeah. And I don't know why they haven't used that idea more. Just seems like they've kind of backtracked a little bit and they're just leaving gaps in things now, which is unfortunate. Yeah, but that's a nice little curious feature on that particular figure. And then let's talk about original sketch Raphael, which is a really, really nice figure. But he's not actually the thing that made me go, The thing that made me go, was I took it out of the box and it had this piece of art that came with it. And it had this rather nice little ooze canister that was broken. And I thought, that's nice. You can display that next to him on the floor and it looks quite cool. And then I realised there's a little groove in it. What's that for? What's that doing there? And then I thought, oh yeah, you can use it as a stand for the art card and display that next to the figure, which is just a nice little thought that they've put into it to allow you to display that next to the figure. And it's relevant and fitting to the obviously how the turtles came to be.
Wow, that's wicked.
Yeah, just a cool little thing. Have you got any honourable mentions, Rudy?
I do. I've got two.
Go for it.
We have got Dyer. So this is a post-apocalyptic werewolfy from the Fortnite game, which I've never played. But I'm like, I'm interested in a werewolf that has nunchucker, a samurai sword, but also a medieval mace, raggedy clothing, and a bandana. I'm all for bizarre things that come to fruition, like a post-apocalyptic werewolf, ninja, medieval warrior.
Fine.
Yeah. All of those things combined I like. So yeah, I just think he's incredibly interesting. I'm presuming he was a character in the game that you could choose to play, or a skin. But yeah, I don't know much about Fortnite, but I was just like, yeah, I bought it because it looked crazy, and I did I'd quite like to own that.
That's a good one.
And then things that make you go, is that Sergeant Slaughter? It doesn't really look like him. Yes, it is Sergeant Slaughter, but it's Sergeant Slaughter from Valiverse. So it kind of is Sergeant Slaughter. So if I take off his cover, it's bald. Sergeant Slaughter in G.I. Joe, he's got hair. But obviously, in Valaverse, he's a completely different character, but still Sergeant Slaughter. And that makes me go, because I've never really been a Sergeant Slaughter fan with, his hardcore training ethic and USA emblazoned all over his vest. But I love this version of him instead because he has he's different, but he's still Sergeant Slaughter. He has different lore, but still has that behemoth of a chin. But yeah, has a really cool gun and knife. But yeah. Is that Sergeant Slaughter? Yeah, it is.
All right, I am going to go and do a bit of a catch-up on the chat, I think. Martin just confirming the topic for us there. Things that make you go,
Cool.
Camera expert, Mr. Nick on. Okie dokie. Martin's going for a stand-up career. Ed saying the chest is Dolly Parton epic proportions. That was on the camera bot. Phil fell asleep.
Of course he did.
Martin laughing at Phil. Light piping, utterly useless simps forever.
Personally, I quite like light piping.
Most light piping, I find, only works if you hold a torch directly behind it.
Yeah, as I demonstrated before. Every now and again, it'll catch you, like, ooh, and it'll go like, how did I get that working before? But when it works, it's beautiful. When it works, it just hardly works.
Okie dokie. If it worked, it'd be okay. Rudy transformed into a sofa. He did indeed. Scatter cushions. Oh, Wonder Woman's jet. We were trying to decide what you'd chosen based on the fact that you weren't there. I suggested the Invisible Woman.
Wonder Woman's jet.
That's the discussion topic.
Loincloth. Yes, we love a loincloth. How could I not choose a loincloth? Gareth can think of one Transformers collection that it wouldn't fit in.
I wonder whose.
Was it Ed? It was probably Ed.
Words fail me. They fail all.
I wonder what that's in reference to.
Oh, I think it was the combiner that you showed off.
Oh, because it's not official.
Because it's not a proper Transformer, yeah.
Combat Bison, all is forgiven. Is it?
Are we on to the pony now? I think we're on to the pony. Okay, now we know Transformer fans buy anything. Some of them certainly do.
Like I said, it was for my daughter. It wasn't for me at all. I promise.
Why is he wearing a gilet?
Don't all people in the post-apocalyptic countries wear gilets?
Why does anybody wear a gilet?
A body warmer.
Oh, Ed says he was referring to the MLP Prime, right? Okay.
You would love that in your collection, wouldn't you, Ed? You would love it.
All right. let's move on with the show. Much excitement. The return of the greatest segment ever. I'm hyping you up here, Lee. It's
Why?
Here's Lily's The Wrong Toises.
Yay!
Take it away.
But who's? Oh, so am I actually doing my section? You know, I finally pulled my finger out. Is that it? I finally pulled my finger out. So yeah, 2 toys we're looking at today. I finally figured out how I'm going about this, because usually I'm looking at all these good toys. I'm going, yeah, but there's still some. And then I found something that I think we can all agree isn't a brilliant toy. Knockoffs, KOs, and all that cheap crap. And look at this for a vehicle theme for Wrong Toises. It's Spider-Man and his Spider Quad. And it's blue and red. It's great. It's fantastic.
That's nice.
It's
A
nice.
lovely little quad for the spider about town.
Yes, it's lovely. But it gets better, because there's a way for him to stay on, how he connects to the thing, and this is how they decide to
I'm guessing now.
Oh God, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's how we all stay secure on cycles, isn't it?
You get them sticky and then you whack it on. My God, I bet Mary Jane's happy with that.
Crikey.
My spider sense are tingling. I bet they are.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see a spider stump this evening, but there you go.
This is what Wrong Toys is all about. I finally found my calling. Spider nuts. So, but the quad itself isn't actually that bad. I think the quad looks quite nice. You know, might work for a nice little G.I. Joe figure, possibly. Bait it up a little bit. You know, stick some nuts on it. Great. So the next Wrong Choices for this segment.
Oh God, then we've got more.
We've got another one.
Double. It's a double.
It's a double whammy.
It's making up for last time.
Oh yeah. So I thought of two. Let's represent Britain, England. 2 British franchises that could come together and make the perfect crossover. So I thought, All Fools and Horses and Harry Potter for this. Oh my God.
What on earth is this?
What on?
Oh my God, this is nightmare fuel. Why is he blue? Why is his face not painted?
I don't even know what I'm looking at now.
At first I couldn't see it. And I was like, what on earth is this? He's riding a broom, isn't he?
Yeah, it's the iconic vehicle of Harry Potter, his broom. But as you can see,
the
it's got
Nimbus
3 wheels.
2000.
Yeah, it's got 3 wheels on it.
It's a 3-wheeler.
It's a crossover with the Trotter map.
Absolutely just dead behind the eyes.
That is just nightmare fuel, that, isn't it? I'm just wondering, is he stuck to the broom by the nuts as well? That's child abuse right there.
Oh God.
No, it almost looks like the broom's going straight through him, actually.
That's even worse.
I just don't understand. Like they painted the hand, but they didn't paint the face.
I didn't even notice that.
That's it. The paint budget's gone. We're done.
Like, they should have painted the face and just left the hand. That you could have that would have been fine. Oh, it's that look of terror that he's gotten himself into. Oh, I don't know if I like this segment anymore. I just feel ill whenever we show toys like this.
See, this is why I shouldn't have my own segment. I've been trying to put it off for ages, lad. But no, all right, I'll bite the bullet. I'll start pulling my finger out, and this is the sort of stuff we shall be expecting in futures Wrong Toys, because these indeed are the wrong
No,
toys.
I'm enjoying this. I want more of this kind of thing, Lee. I just want to see Rudy suffer.
Has it got a pullback motor?
It has to, and it. That is
Yeah.
the sort of thing that will have a pullback motor.
Because you want to see that face in motion.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what he's thinking.
Yeah. What you need to do is, like, if your parents go to the toilet, but you're one of those families where they don't close the door properly, is just pull it back and let it wheel in front of them.
So, what are your thoughts in the chat?
Right, let's see. I like how Lee felt the need to zoom in on the peg on Spider-Man. Yeah, we got a close up just in case we hadn't noticed it.
Yeah, we all got great vision like you had.
Phil thought we lingered a bit long on the spider stump. It needed Spider-Man on top.
What was the stump?
And then we went on to is the broom riding him? That's what I'm thinking. Up the bum, through the stomach. It's not a good toy, is it?
That's not what bothers me. It's his face.
If someone stuck a broom up your arse and it came out your stomach, you'd pull that.
And that's probably why they didn't paint the face blue, because they thought, well, it makes more sense, doesn't it? That'll be a bit blue in the face.
Did he fly to iron freeze to death? I don't think he did. He's on wheels. I don't think he's flying at all. He does have broom up his arse. There's no denying it. That's what we're looking at. Oh dear. You should see the C3PO sellotape dispenser. Dare we?
No, dare we?
I might come across it one day, Martin.
All right. There we go. Right, we are done with that segment. Thank goodness. You can breathe now, Rudy.
Mm.
Let's move on to How About Chat? And we are discussing this evening the Raddest Rides. So this was your idea, wasn't it, Rudy?
No, I think it was Lee, wasn't it?
I think I'd suggested it, and I think
track.
Rudy built on it.
Oh, Rudy did the name, right?
Yeah, because as per usual, as organised as ever, like last minute we all went, what are we actually doing for the show?
Yeah, so it's Lee's idea, and then Rudy suggested the Raddest Rides name. That was what happened, right? So Lee, do you want to tell us what this is all about this evening?
It's basically vehicles, the best, you know, like all the way, you know, from the past to the modern days. So let's face it, it's probably all vehicles from the 80s, because they're usually the best ones. You'll have some good ones in the 90s, but yeah, it's vehicles. And we're talking like 18-band, Knight Rider, Airwolf, all the greats.
All right. Have you got anything you want to show us then, Lee?
I could start off with.
Show some bits.
And of course, what's Toy Me, Toy You without?
The party wagon.
Yeah.
all the time. Oh, I knew I forgot some. I forgot to get the party wagon up there. Told you, didn't I? At the beginning of this show, I thought I'd forgotten something. I knew I'd forgotten something, and I bloody remember what I forgot. I had the more modern party wagon. So yeah, the party wagon turtles, great. So you have the original on at the back of the right. The back left and the front right is from the 2013 Nickelodeon cartoon. And I'm not sure about the left corner. Does anyone recognise that one?
No, I can't remember.
Is that the 2012? Was there a Turtles cartoon in 2012?
It was 2003 and 2012 were the big ones, weren't they? I can't remember what the vans looked like in them really.
Unless it was just a toy.
that might be just a toy one. But yeah, like I say, it's party wagon. Like I say, of course, you've got the. It's just a cool looking van. It's based off the Volkswagen design. Turtle power. That's like the ultimate car meeting it for Turtle fans. Ultimate. What else have we got? Oh, and of course, we've got to talk about what's Toy Me Toy You a bit of Transformer chat.
Transformers!
So grab onto your you might as well get your pillow, Phil. Have another nap. So, but I thought instead of talking about Transformers, let's talk about the Transformers that transform into vehicles with Action Master. And you've got the Optimus Prime truck right up there with its own little command center base mode. Got Megatron's tank, Wheeljacks's. Is that a Lamborghini? It's a Lamborghini, that, isn't it? Lamborghini or Ferrari, it's one of the two.
I always thought that was the Ferrari Testarossa.
Yeah, I think I said it earlier.
But I was out of Transformers by the point the Action Masters came, I think.
Oh, it's just, I've never actually experienced any of the Action Master toys.
No, me either.
But them vehicles are looking quite tempting. I might have to have a look next week at the old TF Nation. Yeah, very nice. And what else have I got? Also, 18 Man. This is the one from the movie. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, that movie came out quite a while ago now. But where they did the big the van's here, and then like 10 minutes later they decided to destroy it, which was the worst thing they did in that movie. Because how can you destroy such an iconic vehicle like the 18 van?
It is an awesome van, and of course, black.
Yeah.
And we know Lee's going to appreciate it.
I remember having this, and I kind of want to get it again. Because I think 3 3/4 figures. I think they're 3 3/4 figures, if I remember. So, yeah, having an 18 van would be
you could have your Mandalorian driving it.
Mandalorian, G.I. Joes. Yeah. Would be cool having an 18 van. Especially since they haven't done a Transformer crossover one yet, which they need to get pull their finger off about that. I think that's all the slides I've got. I'm not a slide master like Dave. I don't do slides.
I actually have not done any slides this time around, mainly because I've had a bit of a hectic week and I didn't didn't get around to doing any slides, but I do have some vehicles from my collection anyway that I wanted to show off. So I thought I'd forego the slides. So we'll start off with a party wagon. This is the Transformers crossover one, which is just a classic design from the Hero Turtles cartoon. And yeah, just bright yellow and green. I believe this was a Mark Taylor design, who was the guy behind Masters of the Universe as well. He was brought on during the development of the toy line for TMNT to redesign a few bits. And the van before that was quite a plain looking van. But he made it this cool thing. And yeah, just an iconic vehicle, really.
It looks like it jumped off the screen.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, they did a really good job on this one. I'm not generally into the Transformers crossovers, but this is just such a good representation of the party wagon in and of itself. The fact that it turns into a robot is just a nice little bonus, really.
That's a bonus for sure.
Yeah.
And it is one of the better
super
crossover
cool.
figures. Definitely one of the better crossover figures.
And then, what else have I got down here? Oh, here's something just a little bit different. I got this Hot Wheels Monopoly car, which I stumbled across in Poundland.
It's
Things that make you go,
It could be. Yes. I used to love playing Monopoly as a kid. Lots of us did, I'm sure. And I like to play as the car.
You got to play as the car. Nobody wants to be the boot. Nobody.
And yeah, so when I saw this little Hot Wheels version of this, which I think is, yes, it was done for the 90th anniversary of Monopoly. It says on there. 90 years. That's a long time, isn't it? But yeah, it's just a cool little thing. So I like that. That's a nice vehicle. Then Time Machine. This is a Hot Wheels one. And they've done this with the wheels down so it can fly. Which is a cool look. Any car that can kind of flop the wheels down and then hover around is immediately awesome in my mind. But the Time Machine anyway, it's just cool. It's just the DeLorean is a nice angular looking car anyway. There's just something interesting and cool about it. And then obviously these little thrusters on the back and stuff adds to it. And yeah, and obviously more iconic because it featured in a movie that was really good.
You're looking at it, you just hear the music, can't you?
Yeah. So that's an awesome little thing. Then we'll do a Transformer.
For Phil.
We agreed we were allowed a Transformer each. So I've just chosen one. Obviously, you could have chosen Optimus Prime. The Optimus Prime truck is absolutely iconic and everybody knows it. But for me, of course, Sideswipe. Because I love my Lambos. This is the Kingdom version of Sideswipe. I had thought about getting a G1 version of Sideswipe at some point, or a reissue thereof. But at the moment, I'm sort of holding out because I'm expecting that they will do a Missing Link version of Sideswipe now. So I might as well wait and get that when it comes around. Yeah, they're not going to do that. They've done Sunstreaker. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got this one. This is a cool toy anyway, in and of itself, and yeah, really nice car mode. A little bit different from the proper Lamborghini Countach, but still really cool.
Well, so have you not thought about getting the new Studio Series one from the game, which is a reissue of the Kingdom mold?
Well, that's the same as that one, really.
Maybe if it goes on sale.
And then I have actually noticed that I've got a few vehicles from the same franchise that I've kind of amassed by accident. So we'll start off with the Icon, in my eyes, the best version of the Batmobile. 1989 Michael Keaton Batman.
Oh,
Batmobile.
the matte black works really well for that.
Yeah. That's a Hot Wheels pullback speeder version. So he does
That's
have
wicked.
you can pull him back and let him go, like that Harry Potter toy that Lee showed off.
No.
We'll probably do. And it's got an opening cockpit too, which is nice. That just slides backwards and forwards.
That's
yeah,
wicked.
that's a really cool little toy that didn't cost the earth, and yeah, it does look nice on display. So that's a good one. And then I have this, which is a Jada version of Ye Olde Batmobile from the Adam West version of the show. I'm going to see if I can get this out because we're getting lots of reflections. There we go. That'll be better.
Oh, I love the backdrop as well.
Yeah, just I keep this in the box because the backdrop's so cool. The little Batman figure is not the greatest quality thing you've ever seen, but it's it's there. But obviously the vehicle is the highlight, and it's nicely done. It's not the Jada stuff's not super premium, but then you're not paying that much for it. And I actually found this one in TK Maxx. I think it might have only been a £5 in TK Maxx I paid for this, which was an absolute bargain.
Have you seen the party wagon Jada toy? That comes with a little Donatello.
I have seen that before, but I'm kind of happy with the crossover party wagon I've got. I don't feel like I need another.
You want a little Donny. You want a little Donny.
And I like my Donny figures to be articulated, so I can move them around. Right, I'm gonna put that down somewhere.
Wearing puffer jacket.
I'm just surrounded by toys.
You may not sound like a bad thing.
Just between my pickups and then pick your own and this, I've just got woo. And then I found this little Hot Wheels bat boat from the Adam West. I think that was in the movie.
That's the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just a cool little thing as well.
Does it come with a little bat shark repellent?
It doesn't. That'd be nice.
Sure,
but it is a cool thing. It also has 3 wheels. Like that thing that we're not allowed to mention, or Rudy will get upset.
And it's also a bit blue.
And that's cool. And then my last Batman thing is Beast. This is a Spin Master Batwing, which I should probably dust, to be fair. Maybe I should have done that before I displayed it on screen. Anyway, it does have a little Batman inside. He's like a little 4-inch Batman.
Nice.
And then you've got this nice big Batwing. Again, this is the 89 movie. Was it the 89 movie?
It's upside down.
Literally, Batman flies around his own logo.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
There you go. Is that better for you, Lee?
Yeah, because
Did that upset you?
Well, it's an iconic scene where he flies in front of the moon, doesn't it? And it's the Batman.
I was just holding it up to the screen.
Not good enough.
Anyway,
we toy you are professionals. Sometimes.
Pew pew.
yes, it's yeah, it's just it's not a premium item at all. It's a plasticky toy, and again, it didn't cost the earth, so it's a fun thing to have, and I like it. And it lives up on a high shelf there, and I scooped it down from there this evening.
Dare you have fun toys, Dave?
I know.
Toys aren't meant to be fun.
Sometimes it's
serious
okay just to
hobby.
have fun things.
Get them out of the packaging, put them in a pose, and then put them on the shelf to gather dust.
That's it. And then one that isn't from anything as such, but is just a cool thing, is this Barago Ford Capri, which I'm just showing because I love it. And it's got opening doors. It's cool. It's really cool, as Gareth would say. Ford Capri is just a nice car.
You don't get cars with that character anymore, do you?
Yeah. And you can go swoosh.
I'm going to say, well, you
Flying
trying to
car.
whoosh a Ford.
I'm just whooshing a car. It's a
No,
flying
you've got to-
Ford Capri.
You
It's
have to
magic.
open the doors first before that works.
And then it goes click. Clicky. Nice clicky sound on the door. I like that. We did sounds last time. But that's a nice
Oh.
sound.
That's a rad
yeah.
ride for sure.
And you can go pew 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 pew.
Is it James Bond now?
There we go. All the hits. Why not? Right.
James Bond on a budget.
Right, and that's it for me, I think. And then, Rudy, you had a few slides, didn't you? Have you got anything
I
else
did.
you want to show first? Straight to the slides. Here we are.
So here we have Vanessa's lunchbox. So this is pretty much my favorite radio control car of all time. I never had this, and I coveted it for years. When my dad was like, "Oh, should we get a radio control car?" And I was like, we went to this place called Penn Models in Wolverhampton, and I saw it there. Like there was a range of 1/12 scaled radio control cars, and my dad was like, "Yeah, if you like that one, if you like the van, if you like the big yellow 80s van, we'll get that one." And like 6 months went past, and it was like, "Oh, we're getting near to Christmas." We went to go and choose this, and they'd all gone. I ended up getting the Midnight Pumpkin, which was my dad really, really liked because it was very much a project for my dad to build and give to me, which is a 1955 Ford T pickup. But yeah, this is the one I love the most. It's just really iconic, incredibly 80s monster truck vibes. I have a tiny motorized one, which I have on a shelf on display. But yeah, this is the one that I love so much. It oozes just that mid 80s nostalgia for me. And it's this year they re-released it. They don't very often re-release Tamiya radio control cars, but yeah, this one got the return to glory. So yeah, I only ever had one radio control car, the Midnight Pumpkin, which was great. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't disappointed at all. But this was the one I wanted.
It's very colourful, but who's Vanessa?
I'm guessing she's the lady that drives the truck. Or that was the name of the snack bar where burly men would go to eat after racing their monster trucks.
We need some backstory on Vanessa, I think.
Next show, I'll inform. I'll do a blast from the past.
Do a comic book. Just write a full comic book treatment, please.
I can do it. I'd love to do a blast from the past of all wicked Tamiya models from 1985 to 91.
I can always do a wrong toys on her if you want, but it might not have the effect you want.
Probably not. We know how Wrong Toys goes now. And then we've got the greatest G.I. Joe vehicle of all. This is the Thunder Machine, driven by Dreadnought Thrasher. And as you can see, the front end is a Pontiac Firebird. How on earth Hasbro got away with having a licensed vehicle as the front end of their car is beyond me. But yeah, it's exactly what I expect from a Dreadnought vehicle. The fat tires, the fact that it looks like a muscle car with a jet engine on the back, dual Gatling guns. It just like all the other G.I. Joe vehicles are all military, apart from it gets weird near the end of the 90s and they're all going into space and stuff. But yeah, this one is just incredibly cool. It's got the Cobra colors, but it's full Dreadnought material.
It's a bit Mad Maxy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely, you know, it's like 1985, I think, or 84 when this got done. So yeah, the Mad Max 2, the Road Warrior, was out and full swing, and it's just they'd obviously taken inspiration from that. And you know, the Dreadnoks, that's what their kind of whole look is about. It's very Mad Maxian, post-apocalyptic. Yeah, just
it's very
armor.
cool. This was the one they did the Transformers
Soundwave.
crossover Soundwave
Yeah,
with.
this is
Yeah.
Soundwave, yeah.
Which I've never experienced that Soundwave. I've never seen it in the flesh, but it's like the Ultimate's pretty close to what the original toy was. It is my hope that next year's Hasbro Pulse is this, because I'd be all over it. I chose not to go for the Snowcat, but yeah, I'd be all over this if they made one. I recently got one. I got one from Rollout Roll Call a few years ago. Yeah, I never had it as a kid, and I just desperately wanted it. But again, it's one of those ones that you go to the toy shop thinking you're going to go and buy this one thing, and you choose something else. I always saw it. Obviously, it was the Action Force version. Yeah, super cool.
Very
you could
good.
fit 2 people inside. There's pegs on the side to pose your figures. It gets you get a bit of it in the movie. It gets blown up in the comics. It gets its wheels, the hubcap, stolen in the comics. Super iconic.
Do you want the next one, Rudy?
Yeah, I can't remember what I chose.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Matchbox Adventure.
We could do Matchbox, and I'll go back to something special. Yeah, Matchbox Adventure 2000. These are, I don't know if they're the Raddest Rides, but they're incredibly cool. They're futuristic. You've got ones with tracks, ones with wheels, ones with weapons. They look like they're exploring another planet. Yeah, they're just all as a unified toy. All the different variations you could get. I never had these as a kid. I only friends had them, and I played with them, and children brought them in at the last day of school. And I think there was one at the doctor's surgery. That's how I remember some of the toys I never had, is that the doctor's surgery was basically an old house, and they'd turned all the rooms into the consulting rooms, and then the lounge was like the waiting room, and they had a box of toys. And I remember the annual for A-Team, and they had a Robo-Skull there randomly. And it was
just remember our doctor's surgery having People's Friend.
Oh, but yeah, our doctor's surgery was like a townhouse that had been turned into a doctor's. But yeah, all the rooms you could tell were bedrooms. But yeah, these are really cool with the yellow windows, the red plastic, the die cast. Yeah, super, super cool. I think they're from the late 70s.
I'm interested in that hovercraft. I like a hovercraft. That looks nice.
And then if you go back to the previous slide,
right.
Here we have what I think are the raddest rides of the 80s. Rhodium wheels from the TV show Pole Position.
Oh, they're doing the thing with the wheels that I said.
They are.
In the time
so
machine.
These aren't toys you can buy. This is somebody's laser printing project. But they've managed to get them as pretty close as possible with 3 3/4 inch figures. I think, unless they're mask scale. I think they're mask scale. But yeah, they look absolutely incredible. They've created the box art. But yeah, if I wanted toys of a TV show in the 80s, it would have been these. Flip down wheels, wings that come out, drivers, Tess and Dan, Rhodium Wheels. Yeah. I want somebody to make this happen. I want Ramen Toys, because they can make vehicles really well, to have a stab at this. I'd be all over it. Done in the mask scale, it'd be like perfect.
I love that roadie with the massive windscreen.
Yeah, I always think
That
that
looks
must be the
really
hardest
cool.
thing to make in clear plastic without like a join. But yeah, incredible. Mechanism underneath just to flip the wheels down. Yeah. It's one of my favourite cartoons.
Nice one.
And it's never had toys. Ever.
All right. That's the slides done with. Let's see what the chat is saying, and then we can probably get out of here and go to bed. Oh, Ed left us. He'd had enough socialising. I can relate. I struggle with socialising sometimes. Enjoy the rest of what's to come. Ford Gran Torino and General Lee.
Starsky and Hutch and the Duke boys.
And Gareth saying that back one is the Shell Razor. Actually,
Of course, Gareth knows. He's an absolute toy wizard, isn't he?
and Phil saying Google tells him that that one was the 2014 movie one. I think that was the bottom right one that we were talking about. Andy's calling out the Buck Rogers Starfighter. We know Andy loves his spaceships. We could have done a whole separate show on spaceships,
I
really.
feel like it was Starfighter chat. Absolutely. We'll pencil that one in.
Phil saying, God, these look worse than normal Transformers. Action Masters.
He struggles with
Martin
it.
saying Airwolf for the win. Well, he sticks with us though, bless him. He's a good one. Yeah, the Airwolf copter. There's so much we haven't mentioned, but
I think, but they're all the
so many cool vehicles
well-known ones, aren't they? Which everybody loves. Just a black car, a black bike, a black helicopter. Oh, if you get to the 90s, a black boat, Thunder in Paradise.
Oh yeah. We don't collect diecasts as Martin. No, I yeah, definitely not. Yeah, 89 Batmobile, absolutely the best. And Martin says he's got this one too. It's a cool toy, it really is. Nicely done. Dave doesn't collect diecast. Oh, really cool, says Gareth. Should get that on a t-shirt. No, it's not letting me put that one up. There it goes. Martin had some of these. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Not sure where we were up to at that point. But Martin had some of them. And whatever they were, Andy's confirming they were cool. Had the one in the pic top left corner like a tank with the front piece ejected out. Oh, is he talking about...
Is that like the Adventure 2000? Yeah, yeah. It's a car with wings. 6 wheels and wings.
The hovercrafts are everywhere. Adventure 2000 also tied into the 2000 AD comic.
Didn't it?
Ah.
Specifically Judge Dredd, I feel.
Clean up for Rudy in aisle 10. Is that a reference to this? Maybe.
Oh, all of them. All of my choices.
All right, and we are caught up. Excellent. Right, we'll call it a day there, shall we then, lads? Was a good little chat about some cool vehicles. How are you doing, Lee? There, you've gone quiet. We've lost Lee.
We've lost Lee.
How long's he been like that? Has he been trying to talk to us and just thought we were
Has
ignoring
it been like that for 10 minutes? There's me just going off on one on vehicles that don't exist.
He's probably sitting there going, they're being so rude.
My mic goes. Maybe using wireless mics on live streams isn't a good idea. Can you hear me now?
Oh, well. We can hear you now.
Right.
I did the open mic night with Gareth a few weeks ago, and Martin couldn't hear anything I was saying. And I think it was for like half the show.
Oh, no.
I had no idea. And then at the end, it became apparent what was going on.
Which nights are the open mic nights? Is it a Tuesday?
They're a Wednesday, so this coming Wednesday will be Cosmic Council because they always follow us, and then the Wednesday after that will be the open mic.
No. It's always a night that I'm working till 8 o'clock.
Yeah. No, it's good fun though because we end up just talking about anything. I don't always go on there, but if I can, I like to get on. And Martin's usually on there, so it's good to have a proper chat with Martin when I can get on there. Right, we'll call it a day. Good show, good fun. Thank you to all the lovely people in the chat who've joined us this evening and listened to our ramblings, as always. Thank you to the lovely Mr. Lee here. And to Rudy, of course.
Can we just leave him?
Go on.
Before we go, can we just leave him with one last thing to remember us by?
No.
Go on then. Oh.
Nani?
It's still on the screen.
Okay.
Here's Johnny.
If you want to see more of that kind of thing,
Why wouldn't you?
we'll be back in 2 weeks. And maybe Leah will have found some more nightmare fuel. But for now, thank you for watching and goodbye.
Good night, everybody.
Toy me, toy you. It's what we do. New releases breaking through. Toy me, toy you. It's all brand new. The past and present is for you. Legends rise from blister packs. Childhood whispers calling back. Figures posed in perfect time. A world of wonder built for you. Legends rise from blister packs. Childhood whispers calling back. Figures posed in perfect time. A world of wonder built for you. Toy me, toy you. The fun begins. Grab your grills, let's dive right in.